You mentioned earlier, Jasmine, you were talking about how to have a healthy relationship and how that works. Can you explain how to have a healthy relationship to my audience?
I don't think it looks the same for everyone, but I think when there's mutual respect, mutual support, when people are together because they actually love each other, they're like, one thing a manosphere says is, oh, when a woman, makes more money, she's more likely to leave. Yeah, well, those women probably didn't want to be with you in the first place. So I think instead of gaining status and money in order to attract a woman who wants to use you for status and money, finding someone who has similar values that you feel compatible with and that has mutual respect and love.
But what does that mean? Right? Like, that's extremely abstract. I mean, talking about mutual, like, how do we put that into practical terms? Mutual respect, mutual support. Like, how does that manifest itself in reality?
Maybe just deal with one of them. Like, how do you manifest mutual respect?
What does mutual support look like?
Or support.
Well, I mean, like, for instance, I think the first thing you need to do if you're trying to find someone is find someone who shares your values. So clearly, like, if me and Mr. Rich Cooper, we would not spend 2 seconds together. Me and maybe you wouldn't spend 2 seconds together. Find someone who has the same values as you. I am all for traditional religious people going to church and finding someone there. I think they can end up being completely happy. There are people who are in polyamorous liberal relationships that are also entirely happy. So find someone who shares your values, shares a lot of it doesn't have to be like every single belief, but has the same kind of foundation as you. And then I guess respecting each other in the sense of finding what works for your relationship and respecting each other's boundaries. I know it seems super.
What does a man have to do to earn your respect?
It is.
What?
What does a man have to do to earn your respect?
What does a man have to do to earn my respect? I guess showcase a lot of the traits that I find respectable.
Like what?
Being kind, being open-minded, being intelligent. I respect intelligence. Being helpful, being supportive. Like those kinds of things I think are respectable traits, and I typically go for those kinds.
That's the exact same answer that every woman always gives, but it's not what they actually respond to, though.
Okay, well, what do they respond to, Rich? Because so far, you wouldn't even put up my stats that are actually correct. And then I
didn't know that we were going to compare stats, so I didn't prepare stats.
Well, it's not comparing stats. So when someone gets divorced,
I do these shows to have a conversation.
In the United States, that's recorded. These are not difficult to find. It's recorded. This isn't like a study. It's not an observation.
Yeah, it's recorded everywhere in the world. It's recorded in Canada too.
Huh?
It's recorded everywhere in the world. It's recorded.
Yeah, so it's very easy to find. So I don't know how you would have gotten wrong stats. What I think you're doing is what Fresh and Fit does, where you're taking a selection bias out of the couples that are already getting divorced.
No, I read studies.
What study did you read then? Why can't you pull up one? And I can give you like 10 places where this is recorded.
I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Okay.
So, while he's doing that, I want to get back to this because yes, like I think what we try to do on this show, on this channel, and the stuff that we talk about is we try to give guys practical.
I only have one here right now. Actually, hold on.
And so saying things like be supportive or find shared values, like they're very, very in the abstract. They don't hold a lot of water. They don't hold a lot of meaning unless you can be very, very specific. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. What are sort of these specifics that we can tell people to do?
Well, first of all, I don't think your audience wants to date women like us anyway. So it's really bizarre that you come to us for advice. But two, I would also say that we're
not a matching agency, Jasmine. We're just having a conversation with ladies.
No, I understand that. But if you're here to give advice to men, would your advice to men be to date women like me anyway?
No, my advice to men is
us
different
having you on the show is an endorsement of men dating you.
Yeah, but then women are different. So what I say I like, and the advice I would give to men would be to attract a woman like me. So let's put that disclaimer there. If you guys want my advice on how to attract women, it's going to be women like me.
How would you rate yourself, like between 1 and 10, like on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think that's a stupid, whimsical, and arbitrary
line. You're comparing yourself like women like me, like you're putting yourself in a category. So what category?
I'm not putting myself in a category where I'm rating myself.
You said that. You said women like me, right?
Yeah, I'm saying women that are fairly
category is that?
More argumentative, sexually liberated. Like those are the kinds of things. I wasn't going women like me on a scale of 1 to 10. What are we rating on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know. I mean, I'm asking you. Because you said women like me.
You're the one that wanted to rate on a scale of 1 to 10. What's the metric? You don't even know the metric?
Jasmine.
Yes.
Try to roll with me here on the show. I know you're, like a trained lawyer, and I know how to deal with that. It's cool.
Seems like you don't.
Well, you said women like me. So that implies that you're putting yourself in a category, women like me. So I'm asking you to define what the category is. Like,
Okay,
is
I
that
can
on a
define
scale of 1 to 10?
category.
If you don't rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, then what is that category?
So what are you wanting? I am genuinely confused. When you say women like me, I'm talking about certain traits and values.
You said women like me.
Yeah, women like me. I'm talking about
like
certain values and traits that I have.
Okay.
You're telling me to rate something on a scale of 1 to 10. What am I rating on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know. You said women like me, so I'm trying to get clarity for myself and for my audience watching right now.
When I talk about women like me,
like, why are you calling yourself?
I'm not talking about a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes.
So what is a woman like you? Like, what category is that?
That are pretty sexually liberated, sexually open, on OnlyFans, pretty liberal, highly educated. Those are the kinds of things that are women like me. Okay. Not 1 to 10. 6.3372. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
Sure. 6.3772. Got it. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here and pin down below in the top comment. You'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.